Hey guys, today we're beating the Tower of Hecc. Alright, so this tower, it gets kind of annoying when you first play it, and then you learn to love it. So yeah. This first floor is pretty easy. And now we are already on the second floor of the tower. Anyway, right here, this will make you sit, and you want to jump before you get here, otherwise you get flung off, and no one wants to get flung off. So, just jump and you'll be alright. Now we're going up here, it's a wrap around, and then if you're good at the game, you can jump up here and skip this part, but it's kind of hard to do, so I recommend just going down here and then going up this ladder, and then going up this ladder, and then you're up. And look at, we're already a minute in, and look at, we're on floor 3. So this floor is kind of, it's still pretty easy. Not really much to say, I guess. But, you can go in here. It's just a random empty room. In case you're into empty rooms or something. And now we keep going up. Careful on this part because you can hit your head, I think. So be careful and wrap around. Then yeah, we're on the 4th floor. It's cool. I'm gonna turn off this music. Okay, so, yeah, first part of the floor is pretty simple. These are thin, and you might be like, okay, I'm gonna take my time, and then you fall right there. So, yeah, this one falls, and this one falls. That's all you need to know. And then you can keep going. Alright, so right here, just jump on the first stud, and then jump over here. And now you just want to jump from here to over here. Okay, so you climb up this ladder, which you can climb, by the way. If it's at a tilt, you can still climb it. And when you're right about here, just use shift lock, like that, and you're up. And I'll turn on the music. So, now you are on the green floor. And see, it does not take that long to get to these first 5 floors. But then the floors start to get a bit more dense. Anyway, this part, you can't climb up this truss because the part is blocking it, so you want to jump around it like that. And then you can go around, or you can jump on this one stud and jump over here. But I'm not going to do that, so let's go right here, and boom, and then if you go this way, it's shift lock like that, go around here, and there you go, you're up. Now, these things fall, so be careful. That's what I would do, be careful. Look at that, you're already halfway through the tower. So, yeah. Let's go here. So, on this part, there's a conveyor. It conveys you, and you want to jump, so those things don't make you fall. Okay. Then, just jump right up there, and, because that's the easiest way to do that part. And we move on. These things fall as well, by the way. Careful that you do not fling yourself back, so don't do that, because that can easily make you fall. Alright, we're moving on to the first outside section of the tower. Okay, so on this part you can either wrap around, and yeah, or you can do the intended way and just jump along here, which is what I would recommend you do, as That's a pretty big jump right there. Then you can go up here and just jump on these falling platforms. Careful, because yeah, they fall. This part's invisible, you can just walk through it. Alright, be careful right here, go into first person, line yourself up. And don't do that. Alright, so this jump is, yeah, it's kind of hard. So be careful, line yourself up, and there you go. You're down. And there we go. That's basically it for this floor. You're basically done. Careful on that jump. And now you can just jump right here, and you are on floor 7. Congratulations. You might have... Oh. Alright, I'm back. And as I was saying, you might have noticed from this floor that these floors are starting to get a little bit longer. Fortunately, this floor is, yeah, still long. Anyway, so, this next part, you have an invisible platform. And if you look closely, you'll be able to see it. And it'll be more visible when you play the game, but, you know. Then don't get too excited, because these things fall, so you need to go fast. So, yeah. Then, you're through. Alright, this part has some pretty tricky wraps, so just be a little careful. I recommend just like lining yourself up like this, and then just jumping around. And always use shift lock, otherwise, yeah, you won't be able to do it if you don't use shift lock. Alright, this part, approach this ladder from the corner, and you'll make it. Oh, and I almost forgot to say, there's a hidden room here. Another empty room, so in case you like that empty room from earlier, you're really gonna like that one, because this one's bigger. Anyway, go up these ladders, and, look at that, you're on floor 8. Yeah. So, careful. And now you have a small boy tightrope. What I recommend doing is just putting your cursor on there and doing the alignment keys until your cursor's in the middle. Like, actually in the middle. Make sure it's all the way in the middle. And then you made it. So you don't have to do all that jumping RNG-ness, because that's not fun. Alright, on this part, you can just walk if you want to. But jump at the last part, I think. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah. Whee! And jump, so you don't get flung off. Because getting flung off the tower on floor 8 is not fun. Believe me. This part you need to just put your mouse cursor in the middle. This thing isn't exactly center, so you can't use the alignment keys. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, you can just walk across this if you want to. And yeah. Now I have some pretty easy platforming over a pretty large fall distance if you do fall. So, yeah. But you're almost at the end of the outside section, so. And then right here is the final part. Careful, and then you're up. And, yeah. Now you're on floor 9. Anyway, the floor is kind of long, so note that. There's not actually that much to say on this floor. It's mostly just kill brick spam and a couple small jumps. Alright, right here you need to walk up the truss like that. Try to skip over that kill brick part if you can. And then right here, these things fall, so be careful. Yeah. On this part, you need to jump up like this. You can do the tightrope, but I highly recommend just jumping on these things. And yeah, now you are on the last floor with the Linkin Park remix. Okay, this part is probably one of the scariest parts in the tower. You need to walk along here, so invincible path, and then right here you need to jump over here. Now here are some falling platforms. And you can skip, but jump around here and go the normal way. If you really are scared and don't want to do this, then you can jump up there, but I'm legit, I'll do this way. If you have coil, you can just jump up there and you're done. So that's cool. Okay, this part, you know, jump down here. Oh no. Alright, I'm back with like 10 more minutes added to the clock. Anyway, so yeah, just jump down here. Don't overshoot it like I did. Now you're on the last tightrope, and I'm pretty sure you can align yourself using the keys that I mentioned before. Yeah, okay. Now you are on the final stretch, and it's just these one studs. Just calm yourself down, because these things can be a little scary. And now, right here, be careful, because these are pretty long jumps. And there we go. You have basically beaten the tower. Okay. Good job, you've beaten the first tower ever made. Oh shoot. Okay. Thought I got kicked for a second. Well, yes, that was the first tower ever made for the game. Don't think I mentioned that before, but yeah, it's the first tower made. So yeah, you can hit the tower all you want, but if you like literally any part of the game, you gotta pay tribute to Tower of Hecc, formerly Tower of Hell. Anyway, so yeah, goodbye.